What's up, Pizzaholics? I'm in the city of brotherly love, the sandwich capital of the world, guys. Right behind me, guys, is the famous Angelo's. Today's one of those days you tell your kids about. Guys, let's not waste any time. We are at Angelo's, baby. Let's go eat. All right, guys, what do we got under this box? Wow. Wow. You got to make the trip here. Make a pilgrimage to Philly, baby. Look at this thing. Listen, near the mic. No flop. Decent undercarriage. Salty, funky, juicy. Oh, Philly. Oh, Philly. Guys, this crust is so light. So light. The chew is so delicate.
Are you having an Angelo's moment?
Yes.
I just ordered. I'm like, I'll walk around the block while I wait for it.
It's, there was no wait at all.
No, I just called, but they told me 20 minutes, so.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so.
I don't live around here.
What's that?
I don't live around here. I came from New York.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Just for the pizza?
Well, I did some sightseeing too, you know.
How do you like the pizza?
Oh, I love it. It's really one of
Amazing.
It's one of the best I've ever had.
Right?
Yeah.
He ferments the dough.
Right. He ferments the dough for a while, and it's so light, and it's just amazing.
No, the cheese too. I just ordered one. My friend's like, you want to have dinner? I'm like, I already ordered the pizza. I'll be over in 10 minutes. That's hilarious. Did you go to Jim's Steaks?
No, but I got one of his cheesesteaks.
Oh, they're supposed to be good too. But Jim's Steaks is on 4th and South, kind of popular and good. But
I heard of Jim's, D'Alessandro's.
yeah, I agree.
I may stop by on the way home.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Pizza.
She goes, are you having an Angelo's moment? I said, hell yeah. She was like, he ferments the dough. She knew her. She was on top of her pizza game, that woman. Guys, the char is smoky. You don't get that from a gas oven or an electric oven. I'm not sure what oven they're using in there. It's not a coal oven. It's not a wood-fired brick oven. And yet that char is very reminiscent of the bitterness that you get from a wood-fired or coal-fired brick oven. That's rare. All right, guys. We got the cheesesteak. I got it with the long hots, the fried onions, and provolone. Still piping hot. Piping hot after eating the pizza. Still immensely piping hot. Decent size. His bread is phenomenal, guys. His bread is phenomenal. Cheese got stuck to the wax paper a little bit. It's all right. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of paper. Man, they really wrapped that thing. Oh, he didn't cut it. Going in, guys. That delicious gooey cheese. You're getting a nice hot kick from that Italian long hot. It's just one big moist bite. The bread, the juices of that meat soaked into the bread with the, oh. Now, I was a bit surprised by the lack of cheesiness. Perhaps I got the tail end of the pile, because it was surprisingly under cheesed, and I had to put some salt and pepper on it. All right, guys, what do you say we move on into the lab under the microscope? We go. Let's analyze and dissect this masterpiece before our eyes, guys. What you got is a wonderful exterior crunch and an immensely soft, tender center. Okay? That is what you want to hear when you move a pizza around, guys. Look how bouncy that is. Beautiful. Beautiful. And you know, I'm not the biggest thin crust guy, guys. You guys know I'm not the biggest thin crust guy. I like my pizza to have a little bit of volume. And this just tickles me in all the right places, guys. And you know how much I love a two cheese. As you can see, guys, grated parm. Shredded grated parm. Shaved, I should say. As you can see some of it there. And it's so thinly shaved that it just melts into that high quality, low moisture mozzarella. I love a good low moisture mozzarella. A good high quality low moisture mozzarella. Look at this wax paper, guys. You see any grease on this thing? Maybe in the middle a little bit. But nothing was ever dripping off this. Nothing. Look at that beautiful thing. Look at those goosebumps. Look at the texture and color of that bread. The flavor from that basil was absolutely pungent. It did not taste like bitter, stale, old basil. That basil is fresh, aromatic, and adds a beautiful, beautiful element of flavor to the pizza. And you don't get this usually because it's not a margarita, and yet he puts basil on it, which I like. Margaritas typically, very saucy pizza, fresh mozzarella. This is not that, but it's an artisanal American pizza. Very much in the New York fashion, obviously. A Philadelphia spin on the New York pie. Low moisture mozz with a little bit of Italy in it, a little basil, the shaved parmigiano, Madonna mia. Sauce had some really good flavor. Very, very much on the savory side. Looks like the cheese to sauce ratio may favor the cheese, guys, but believe me, under that layer of cheese, under that beautiful thick layer of cheese, there's a nice amount of sauce underneath it. As you can see, guys, it's never really dry towards the back. Occasionally, like I said, a portion of the cornicione may puff up. You may not get any sauce towards the back, but that bread is so good. That bread is so good, guys. For the most part, that beautiful cheese and sauce is spread to the edge. And this is the furthest thing from a dry pizza. And, guys, the flavor, the quality of the crust, we got ourselves a winner here. Turn over all the slices. Pizza cooled down, still crunchy. Oh, baby. Look at that beautiful bottom. Look at that color. Pizza gets cold, we give it another fold. Guys, listen. Go follow Angelo's on Instagram and watch this guy's live stories. He's hilarious. Well, I don't even know the owner's name. He's hilarious. I follow him on Instagram. 9.3. 9.3. Absolutely my type of pizza. It's not because I'm in a good mood, or I'm in a new town, or I slept good last night, or I had a bunch of coffee, which I don't usually drink. When was the last time I gave a 9? I don't even remember. I think it was the Santillo pie, which was a different variation of a previous pie I reviewed for Al Santillo, which I also gave a 9. So, in a sense, my last 9, I think, was Lombardo's of Bay Ridge last year. 9.3, guys. It's one of those days today that you tell your kids about. Like I said earlier, 9.3, come on down to Angelo's and grab his cheesesteaks as well. He's not only an excellent pizza maker, he's an expert bread maker. Guys, the Angelo's Philly cheesesteak is nothing short of an 8.8. If there's a healthy cheesesteak, this one is it. This one is it. Just short of the 9. Why isn't it a 9? Well, like I said, guys, it needed a little more cheese. And I'm the type of guy who avoids eating cheesesteaks because they're very heavy. So maybe it's not a bad thing. Maybe not the best cheesesteak, but definitely the best bread. I ate for this thing, guys. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Smash that like if you can. Hit that subscribe button, and come on down to Angelo's. Though they're short of staff and they're not making everything on their menu at the moment, which is kind of sad to read, but hey. So I'll talk to you guys in the comment section. Until next time, this is Antonio signing off.